I hate the word potential. It reminds me of a participation trophy. That's what the word potential that's what the word potential reminds me of. Because it's like you did it or you didn't. You don't just get to participation is potential. That's it. That's as far as it goes. I used to think it was so cocky to think I can do anything I put my mind to. I can do absolutely anything. If I wanted to learn how to do a backflip, I could do it. If I wanted to start a new career, something, I don't know, any interest, hobby, whatever I put my mind to, if I think about it, I can do it. I can create it. If I can think it, I can do it. Point blank, I keep giving more examples, but you get the point. I can do it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it. And the reason why I thought I was being so cocky about it, or it was a cocky way of thinking, was because it's like, oh, how can you think so highly of yourself? Like, how can you think you can just do anything? Lately in my life, though, I've been thinking, why can't I think I can do everything? Why not? For the longest time, right? For the longest time, anybody that knows me, right? I'm interested in a lot of different things. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. You have to be specific. I'm interested in way too much to not refine each one. Every single day, I feel like I have a million tabs open my head, and I personally don't mind it, nor do I think it's a bad thing. I like the fact that I'm constantly creating, and if anything, I'm very grateful that I'm in a position now to be able to create often. I have stability to be able to think of something and then immediately do it. Being in survival mode or being in a state of just constantly going, it's so difficult to create. It's so difficult to create. And what comes to mind is rose from concrete, a rose from concrete. And it comes to mind because that's how deep it is. Like, that's how deep it is for you to be struggling with something and still create art from that. That's why it's so deep. That's why it's so deep. And there's been some times in my life where I feel like I have done that, but it definitely wasn't my strongest piece of art or whatever it is that I put out. Now, though, a lot of the things that I have put out or I plan to create, not only am I extremely proud of, I feel really good about it. And not only do I feel really good about it, I'm scared about a lot of it. And that's how I know it's a good thing. That's how I know it's a good thing, because it's different. It's different. And I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe if you have big dreams, if you have big goals, you're supposed to do extraordinary stuff. You're supposed to do extraordinary things. You have to. There is no way you get wherever you're going by staying ordinary or doing the same things that you've been doing. If you don't break through the matrix, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. If you don't break through that wall of thinking that you can't do anything, or it'll be difficult for you to actually do the things you want to do, it's sad to say, but there's a chance you might not ever do it. You convince yourself and psych yourself out to the point where you'll keep telling yourself on and on again, tomorrow, and then the day never comes. The day never comes. You really have to put forth effort in when is the day. Like, when are you actually going to start? And that's the crazy thing. You really can't even plan it. You genuinely can't even plan it. You just have to be like, okay, I'm gonna start, and then you start. I I wholeheartedly believe in just figuring it out later. Anything, whatever it is that you're trying to figure out. Obviously, discernment, giving the conversation we're having now, but whatever it is you're trying to start or you're trying to do, it sometimes doesn't need all the planning that you're thinking or that you're anticipating. If anything, it's stressing you out. And I don't know, man. I don't think being stressed is the best. I don't think being stressed is the best. All jokes aside, though, it's unnecessary stress. Truthfully, it's unnecessary stress. Because having the mindset that you can do anything, you put your mind to, as cliche as it sounds, having that mindset, man, like the possibilities are endless. Like, and honestly, endless is too small of a word. Endless is way too small of a word for what you can accomplish when you actually believe in yourself. And I'm not just talking about the fact that you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be successful and I'm going to have a great life and I'm gonna have the car I want and the family I want and everything I want. I'm not even talking about that, right? I'm genuinely talking about you start to build systems. You start to build a plan. You start to build routine where nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, is getting in the way of you obtaining whatever it is that you want, on top of, whatever type of life that you want. But you actually have the proof. It's not just like, yeah, I know I'm going to do this one day. Like, you have the proof to show you, oh, okay, right? And it's tough because that proof comes out when you start slowly starting to live the life that you want or doing the things that you want to do. And I feel like that only starts when you literally start. Like, it's, man, it doesn't matter how many times. It doesn't matter how many times, right? Somebody in your life could tell you, I want to do this and I want to do that, whatever, right? And you'll tell them, yeah, just do it. Just do it. Literally, just do it. And it's not even the fact that they don't want to do it. It's a million different things. Like, it's a million different things. We've all experienced this. So it's not even just like, people in our lives. We've all experienced it. I've experienced this, friends experience it, like everybody's experiences. Once you actually start to, like, once you're on the other side though, it does make me feel away sometimes. Like, when I see my talented friends or talented family members and they're like scared. They're scared. I saw a video and it was like, essentially, you don't know what doors that you are supposed to open for other people. You don't know. You don't know. And here you are selling yourself short. And you don't know even where you could be 2 months from now if you just start now. But patience, because it does take time. It does take time, unfortunately, to really have that level of self-belief if you've never been there before. And I get it. I do get it. I do get it. I hope for everyone to have very high self-belief and know that you literally can do anything you put your mind to. Like, that's not a cliche, it's facts. Well, ignore me, but it's facts. It's literally facts.